Hey y'all, welcome back to Pauly's Speed Shop. Today, my pressure washer is getting a big brother. This is an older North Star pressure washer, a commercial grade pressure washer. It's got a Honda GX340 engine, which is a big honking engine for a pressure washer. And it's got a Cat brand pump, which that's the Halo brand for pressure washer pumps. This thing pulls over fine, but it doesn't start, and the pump oil looks fine, but otherwise I haven't done anything to test it. I just grabbed this thing and let's try and take a look at what's going on with it. So the very first thing I noticed about this pressure washer was that there was a bunch of oil down on the bottom. Now this guy said this thing sat for 6 years and it wasn't used, and he just pulled it out because his electric pressure washer took a crap and he wanted to see if this thing still worked. Obviously it didn't. This was my number one indicator that something was up. As I expected, when I got it home, I pulled one of the fuel fill caps out and it's overfilled with oil. Now, there's one way that could happen over 6 years of sitting. And that is that there's crud that's sticking the carburetor needle open. And when he went to open the fuel and tried to start it, fuel just started gushing in and probably swamped the cylinder. It leaked right past the piston rings, and now there's a bunch of fuel in the oil. And I drained some out, and lo and behold, it's very thin and it smells like gas. So that seems like what happened. So I'm not even going to try starting this thing at this point. I'm just going to drain the oil and refill it. And I'm going to pull the carb off of this and put it in the ultrasonic cleaner and try to clean it up. All right, sorry for the noise, guys. It is really hot here today. I've got the AC running in here. This is something I don't like a whole lot. I'm not sure how well it's showing up on camera, but there's some bubble looking things in here. That is water that came right out of the oil fill. But that's, it's sort of to be expected if this was sitting for 6 years in Louisiana. But, still don't like to see it. Anyway, let's keep going with this thing. And voila! Through the magic of the internet and video editing, we now have a new carb. The short story is we figured out that the old carb was not savable, and this is a replacement carb by a company called Stens, which is a fairly common, it's a reputable aftermarket company for a lot of stuff, including Honda parts. It was about double the cost of the super cheap Chinese carburetors that you can get on Amazon and eBay, but it was still about a quarter of the cost. Maybe it was less than half the cost of a genuine Honda carburetor. And this I trust a lot more than the really cheapy Chinese ones. So I grabbed one, and I did grab genuine Honda gaskets. I've not put them on yet, but I went ahead and put them on. Did a little quick test and made sure this engine ran well, and it does. So I'm pretty pleased with where this is at. Obviously, with the state of the cart as it is right now, things have progressed. Let me share what has happened in the last little while. This cart really is in pretty disgusting shape, but it's getting cleaned up. I really just need to pressure wash it. These wheels seem to be okay, except for the fact that these, I don't know how well you can see that, but these bearings are toast. So we need to get either new wheels or new bearings. And whoops, I accidentally exploded the entire pump. But this is what I wanted to do. This is what I should have done. I pulled the whole pump apart, mainly because the unloader valve was completely stuck, which is now in like 30 pieces. But I did a general look around for what I needed. I ordered a couple of different seal kits. One is the seals between the, what do we call this? The gearbox, I guess, and the pump head. And the other one is the seal kit for the unloader valve itself. It comes with everything together. So those are in the mail. They are on their way. They should be here later. And I also went ahead and got all brand new stainless steel quick disconnects from, if you can, oh, that says made in China. That says MTM Hydro. This is a really nice, reputable company. This particular pressure washer, being really high volume, has 3/8 quick connects for the hose, and then it's just got normal 1/4 inch spray tips, which I also got another set of spray tips because the old ones were kind of nasty looking, and yeah, these are 1/4 inch. So ultimately, all this thing's really waiting for is a little bit more cleaning, which I should get done tonight, and another set of seals for this to complete the pump and get it back to 100%. And this thing will be one hell of a pressure washer. This thing, I looked up the model number. It is only, I want to say 3,000 PSI, but it's 4 gallons per minute. This thing is a deluge. So I'm still kind of in the stages of evaluating whether I want to keep this, whether this is too much power for what I actually do most of the time. Because little brother over there seems to work really well. I was just looking for something with a Honda GX motor on it, mostly, and a cat pump is a really nice bonus. But either way, I'm either going to get it running perfect and sell it, or get it running perfect and sell that one. I hope you enjoyed hanging out in the shop today, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.